right. So we were just shooting shit at the spot, and my hot take was if you're falling off the outside of the rail or you're not ready to take that slam, then you probably have no business hitting the spot.
I approve waterboarding. They're talking about wakeboarding. The thing about wakeboarding, every trick is an invert.
Backside.
Air railing.
A new dimension.
All right. We are back. Another episode of the Grab Matters podcast. And today, welcome on a very special guest, good friend of mine, Jake Flynn. Jake, how's it going?
Good.
Stoked you're on. This is a different one. This is the first international pod. So we're kind of breaking grounds here. The setup is kind of, we threw it together. I forgot the converters. I forgot the converters for power from American plugs to European plugs. So we had a whole situation here, but we're recording now. We're live. We're gonna recap Street Jam is pretty much what this podcast is. So there's a lot to go over. It was a sick event. A lot happened. You know, three days of solid wakeboarding. Jake was in on the action on all 3 days, so we're gonna pick his brain on a lot of that. I think we started off with a Patreon question from Robert Absher, and he's wondering, why does Daniel Grant look like he's in the Sean Murray Wakeboarding Unleashed game? Talk about dialed in. So, Jake, can you touch on Daniel Grant? I feel like before we even get into any of this, let's talk about DG real quick.
Oof, I don't think I've ever met DG before this trip, honestly.
Really?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
And he was so cool. Like, yeah, I never would have guessed he was like that, but yeah, definitely a legend and super cool dude. Just wants to have a good time and everyone else to have a good time as well. And yeah, was putting on.
Talk about the riding though.
Yeah, like, his riding was insane as well. Just all about the vibes, you know, like day 2 or day 3 went out and wake skated just because he wanted to get some eyes on wake skating. And yeah, he's just such a solid dude and
super solid guy. And yeah, I mean, he was dialed in, I think is the exact way you can put it. Like, he was so dialed in the whole event. And I mean, he didn't hit the spot day 3, but he wake skated, like you said, which is just cool, dude. He's just out there having a good time. Everybody loves DG. So, all right, let's jump into Street Jam because you flew in almost a week ago at this point, or
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So when did you fly in? Where'd you fly in? Like, what were you doing a couple days before the event? Run through that.
I was just chilling back home, basically, not doing a whole lot. Just work's been slow, but yeah, I believe I got into Amsterdam on the 4th or the 5th and was chilling at Mick's house. And shout out Mick for letting me crash for a couple days. I was just super early.
Yeah. You hit any cables, or are you guys just hanging out, chilling?
We were just chilling, yeah. I guess when I first got here, I went on a mission with Matty and Benny, and Daniel was there too as well, actually. And yeah, I was kind of jet lagged. I filmed a clip of Matty and fell asleep in the rental truck, and then filmed a clip and missed Benny's session, and then filmed another clip of Daniel. So
6. You guys are winching before Street Jam.
Yeah, and I guess we winched the second day after that, just in front of Mick's house too.
Yeah.
I guess it was a thing.
In and out of sleep that day?
More or less. I was still out of it for sure. But yeah, the boys were gapping over the bridge at Mick's house, and that was super cool to see too. Apparently, they've always talked about it. And
well, they're testing the kicker, right?
Yeah, they were testing the shape kicker as well.
Did you hit it that day or just trade the event?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I was just still still out of it, not feeling it.
The jet lag is tough for sure if you don't sleep on a plane. So, all right. I mean, let's just get into Street Jam then, because for people who don't know what Street Jam is, I mean, you're living under a fucking rock, obviously, but follow Wakeboard Street Jam on Instagram. Unreal wakeboard content on that page. But so, like, what is Street Jam? It's an event. I feel like you, a rider, you've ridden in it before and this year. Like, if someone didn't know what Street Jam was, you know, give them like a little elevator pitch of what goes down.
I guess I would say Street Jam is just, it's hard to classify it as a contest because it's almost more like a demo, you know. The whole reason we're out there is to get eyes on wakeboarding and what we think is cool about wakeboarding, you know, and being in the street. And that's just where people are going to see it the most, you know. And it's so cool seeing kids be hyped on riders like Katinka and Anna, you know, and coming up and asking for signatures and that sort of thing. And that's what we want out of Wakeboard Street Jam for sure. Yeah,
so it's like when you say it's not a contest, I mean, there are like awards and prizes and stuff, but it's not like first place, second place, third place, judged by a panel of judges. Like, it's definitely more of a community vibe, right? An event.
Yeah. I mean, this year they just sent out a Google Doc and all the riders voted on it. And yeah, it was best overall 1-2 day. It was kind of different every day, but there's a little criteria, you know, and you just put in your vote. So
yeah, I guess run through each day. Like, what were because you voted on it, like, what was the criteria for each day, and then obviously the overalls?
I'm trying to remember.
Because it was top 1, top 2, top 3 first day, right? So like top 3 riders.
I think so.
Yeah, it was.
Something like that. And I feel like, no, that was day 2.
That was day 2.
Crash.
And we'll get into that. We'll get into like,
Yeah.
we're going to go day by day because it was just so much that happened. But
yeah, it's a lot to keep up with for sure.
It really is. Yeah. So, all right, we'll get into the awards too later, I guess, because that makes sense to do at the end. All right. So spot 1. It is, I guess you can say it's Felix's spot, right? I mean,
yeah.
he was the one who found it. It was in his X Games part. It's just like an insane spot because when you were just saying on the car ride here, you're like, if I saw that, dude, I don't think I would maybe picture that as a spot that I would hit.
Yeah, I mean, it's gnarly. It's like, sometimes it's hard to look at things and just envision, you know, that it's like actually possible too.
Yeah.
You know? So.
Yeah. So you hit it. It's explain the spot. Like, what is this spot? Because there's a lot going on at it. And I'll put videos in, obviously.
It's basically like a place for little canal boats to pull up and like go to restaurants and dock, you know. And that's where we were starting at, just on the dock. And the stair set is there for people to get up into the city. And
yeah,
so there's a little handrail to a little closeout.
Little closeout. This is a pretty big closeout.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So what's the
Closeout
rail?
there.
Because the rail looks, I feel like if you're just taking a peek at it, it just looks like it's a flat bar, like a pretty
Yeah.
wide flat bar, but it's not.
It's definitely not exactly a flat bar. It's hard to tell in the clips, especially the one of Felix. Like, you would never know. But yeah, it definitely has a little like bevel in the center. So it's just weird. I felt like my clip, I was like teetering on it.
Yeah,
where-
you're kind of rocking back and forth.
Yeah,
it felt
yeah,
like,
like I
or
was
looked
on the
like.
bevel or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, everyone else seemed to lock in super good on it and had no problems.
Slid nice, though.
Yeah,
when you
yeah.
got onto
It felt good under your feet for sure once you're on.
Yeah. So before you guys hit the rail, though, it was like kind of like a 2-in-1 spot where they kind of sessioned the wall ride and creeper before.
Mm-hmm.
And you didn't get in on that, right? You were just on the rail?
Yeah, I just did the up to flat.
But there was some good stuff that went down. I feel like I saw Ann go back lip pretzel, which was sick. Like really,
Back lip
really
wall
stomped. Yeah, back lip wall ride pretzel. What else happened? Who got messed up? It was Luis got
Luis, yeah, he went like backside 50 on the creeper and like caught a little post or
and
something.
just got tomahawked. Pitched out of it, which was gnarly to see, but he was all right. What else went down on the creeper? Did anybody go to the top? No. From that angle.
I don't think so.
It was when they backed it up. Daniel went to the top.
Daniel backed the kicker up to do it. But yeah, Yannick got a good trick on the creeper as well, like a 50 back 3, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
Locked into the creeper.
Yeah, so it was a good spot. I mean, I feel like starting with the wall ride and the creeper is like a really good way to like ease into it because it is a pretty big spot for sure, the
Definitely.
rail side of things. And then is there anything else that we're missing on that? I mean, there was a bunch of shit that went down, but stuff standouts
Yeah,
on that.
those are
It's
the
the
ones
thing
that-
with Street Jam is like it moves so fast with the rope runners, which I feel like we should probably just talk about now is like how the event
Yeah.
moves and stuff because you have a winch and it's to a pulley and like Davis said, the setup dialed, the sculpture guys have everything like as good of a pull as you can get at each spot. They've got it
Definitely.
dialed, right?
Yeah.
But the time between hits, like do your heat, for example, like run through like the pacing, I guess, of the heat.
Ugh, the first day, who was in my heat? It was me, Derry, and Timo, I believe.
Stacked heat.
And it was insane. They were like tossing me I was telling the rope runners to hold on to it just so I could catch my breath before I had to take. Because as soon as you take that handle, you know, it's like you got to be ready.
Yeah, it's game on. So your handle was there before you were there sometimes. Like
Just
it was ready to
about,
go.
yeah.
Which winching, like, it's not
If
a thing.
it wasn't, they're like running down the dock, bringing it to you.
We're
So
literally talking full sprints.
sprinting. Yeah, bringing
Like,
the rope to you.
Huge shout out to the rope runners, everybody that did that, because it's
Yeah.
what makes this like a very watchable event. Because if it was like 10 minutes between each pull,
Yeah,
they
were so sick.
super watchable. Yeah, and I guess like the logistics of this spot, I'll try to put in some clips, but it was kind of by a bridge that a couple boats would sometimes go under,
pull
so they had to
under.
have like a full like dude with like a hook to keep the rope around the corner. Like it was a whole situation, but very
They had
dialed.
it dialed. Yeah, for
Super
sure.
dialed. All right, let's move on to the rail. So it was up flat with a closeout. I want you to talk about like the wall of death. I guess the addition to basically not take the closeout completely out of the factor, but like make it so if when you do bounce off of it,
Yeah.
because it happened. So yeah, talk about that. You like how that kind of changes the spot a little bit.
Yeah, definitely the wall of death. It was a good call for sure. It saved some lives, but it did change the dynamic of the spot somewhat. You know, it made people be a little more cindy and go for tricks you might not typically try on a spot that big, especially with the closeout. And it was definitely, you could try what you wanted, and be kind of safe about it. And if you come off, you're just going to smoke the wall of death and get pitched.
Which we will put some clips in because 3 people got bounced off it.
For sure.
Timo had a great one.
Yeah, Timo had a good one.
Kai
had a good one.
Kai had a really good one. Who am I missing? Who else had
I think Derry had the other good one.
Did Derry have a good one? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't as good as those two. But yeah.
Those two definitely got pitched off that thing. So I guess, what are your thoughts on like taking the clothes out of the factory? Because I think it's sick for like an event like this. But
yeah, it needed to happen for this event for sure, and just for everyone. Nobody wants to see anybody get broke off like that.
Yeah, truly broke off, season-ending type shit. So okay, so I guess what was the energy going into this spot? Like riders wise, because obviously we have seen the spot was going to be in this event for a long time, and Felix just boardied it. He said it took him 30 tries or something, and it was like a long day. He said it was 3 hours.
I feel like he told me he was on a gas winch.
Yep, gas winch. So it was definitely a mission for him to get that done, and he got it done. And then Dom obviously hit it totally different. He went up the stairs, just super sick. But what's the riders' energy and your guys' thoughts going into it? Like, are we going to do tricks on this, or are we just trying to get to the end?
I feel like at first everyone was just trying to survive.
Yeah.
I guess through the whole day one, everyone was just trying to get through it. But yeah, I feel like the nerves were high from all the riders. Me and Kai were talking about it beforehand, and we were both nervous. And
yeah.
But yeah,
it went well. I think it went well. Probably a lot of the reasons because DG and Jules started it.
Yeah, they started it off too, and Jules crushed it. He figured out the rails so fast and
made it look so easy.
Definitely set the tone for the rest, and everybody was a little more hyped to get after it and try what they wanted to
I feel like once Jules hopped on, it was he made it he kind of squatted into it, but it was he's handling it super. Obviously great rider, but and DG too. So after that, were you there for watching them hit that for the first time?
Yeah, I filmed that heat actually.
Okay, sick. So did it kind of make it seem this is actually going to be maybe not quite as gnarly as I thought, or were you still pretty nervous?
I was slightly nervous still, but yeah, after watching Jules, because that's kind of the line I was planning on taking, and yeah, definitely made me feel a little better about it.
I think we should talk about DG because Jules they both put on Jules did Bordy same way or Fronto same way, and popped out super sick. I didn't see the landing, but handled it super well, and everybody went crazy because he was the first one to kind of.
They did it so fast too.
So fast.
Every other heat was using the whole hour, just about 45 minutes. And I feel like I was filming Daniel and Jules for all of 25.
Well, they both got their tricks and they were
yeah,
that's what they were going for.
Yeah.
So
I'd be done too after those, honestly.
So Daniel, dude, I feel like Daniel only hit it 4 or 5 times and he went for board slide up, clipped it.
He just eyed it up the whole time. He was gapping the kicker really big. And I was like, what is he like? I had no idea what he was about to try.
Yeah, insane. So
gapped up to Bordy.
For the listeners, he gapped completely over the up and landed on the flat, which I don't know if that was were you even thinking about that? Was that even something that you were eyeing up? Is maybe.
Not exactly, but after he did the board slide, it was typical DG, just, honestly. Yeah. Blasting, going the biggest off the kicker.
Popping super high off that.
Yeah.
So then he goes to Bordy and then eventually goes back lip and goes back lip same way, which did end up winning best trick of the entire event, which I think is sick.
Yeah.
Insane by DG and just kind of handled it. Oh, Matty Muncey's calling me. You think we should answer? I feel like we should. Yeah. Instagram audio. All right. We got Matty Muncey. Oh, shit. Is he on speaker? Uh-oh. Can you hear me?
Nice. I didn't get to say bye earlier.
We're you're sleeping, but we're live on the podcast right now. Jake and I are recording the Street Jam recap, so you're live.
Oh, damn.
So
what's up, boys?
I can call you back later, but you got anything to say on the pod right now?
Man, big love to everyone that came out to Street Jam. I was just saying to the boys, I'm still kind of processing everything that went down. It was a crazy few days.
How many hours of sleep? How many hours of sleep last night did you get? That's what we want to know.
I got half an hour of sleep earlier today, or an hour, maybe.
All right.
Nice.
Running low on fumes, but feeling the love for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll leave you boys to it.
You want me to give you a ring back later, or what's
yeah,
up?
perfect.
All right, sick. All right, appreciate it, man.
Enjoy, boys.
See ya.
Love.
I think we talk about on this one, kind of last on this spot is, I feel like Derry kind of put on too. I mean, Timo, it's always sick to see Timo ride in person.
Yeah.
And he got bodied by the wall of death too, and he's just super fun to watch, and he killed it. But Derry definitely put on to this spot.
Yeah, definitely. He got a few clips, tricks, and
Yeah. What did he throw down at? I mean, he got backlit.
I didn't see much of it because he was behind me, so I was like walking back as he was trying. But I know he did backlip the up to flat over the closeout,
Yeah,
which was insane.
Super sick. And then he went up, boardy up the up, and then he landed on the
boardy up,
concrete.
dropped down on the like top concrete, and then Tanny out off the wall of death.
Just some Derry shit right there.
Yeah, for sure.
Which
He first try too, just
of course, like
cake.
yeah, he figured that one out, no problem. All right, I guess one thing I want to touch on because like, what's it like to show? You've done a lot of winching in your day. What's it like to show up to a spot and everything's just ready to go?
It's so crazy, honestly. I don't know. I like setting up my own spots and like picking my own spots.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. That's a big weird part about it too, because it's just like stuff that I would never really set up. Same with the first spot, you know. It's like I don't know if I would ever see that and like be like, I'm gonna put a kicker here and like I don't know.
Go to this up, go to the flat, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe if you could like ollie on it, or
I think you probably could, but what I mean, how does that change how you ride? I guess we got a Patreon question later from Gunther that I think we'll tap into this a little bit more. But like, is it more relaxing as a rider when you don't have to worry about anything filming wise? You don't have to worry about anything setting up the kicker. You don't have to worry about setting the pulley, setting the winch. You don't have to worry about pulling the handle back. Like, all you have to do is go ride. Does that make it a little bit easier?
I mean, it's sick for sure, but I don't know if I would say it makes it. I mean, it does make it easier.
More relaxing.
Sure.
I guess I don't know the word.
But
like,
yeah, I mean, relaxed. It's more like, to me, it's like almost more like a demo, you know, and like we got a decent crowd out there, and you're there to like show people what wakeboarding is, you know, and
for sure. Yeah. So I think spot one, went like amazing. It was super good.
Definitely.
Like, there were good slams. Nobody got hurt. Great makes. DG was kind of a standout there, but I think Derry also right behind him was really sick too.
Timo's clip was insane.
Yep. Timo was insane too. I feel like Timo doesn't really need to wakeboard. Like, he can just, like, throughout the year, he can just strap in an event and then go.
Just do it.
And then just hang the board back up, you know?
Yeah,
Like, I feel like that's a Timo vibe, you know?
That just came out of nowhere too. Like,
Out of nowhere.
Yeah, I don't even know if he tried front board on the up at all besides that clip.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, all right. We'll keep it moving. We'll go spot two. Downtown Amsterdam. I think this spot... Actually, before I say anything, I want to hear your thoughts on this spot. Because you got some thoughts.
Ooh.
Dude, I mean, come on. We're talking about Street Jam. Let the thoughts fly.
I wasn't the biggest fan of this spot, but like I said, I'm picky about spots somewhat. I don't know. Square rails. It was a very aesthetically pleasing spot, and like
For sure. Beautiful.
It would definitely, like, I see why they chose it, and yeah, I mean, if you're filming for a part, it'd be a great place to get a clip too, just because of that. And
Everything about it. What else didn't you like about the spot? Just a square rail, the pole. I mean, I think the spot was sick, but
I mean, it was dope. Yeah, I mean, that's the main things for sure.
all right. Because you wanted to. I mean, we're getting Jake mic'd up next year, by the way, for the listeners, because he was talking mad shit when he was about to ride. He was watching everybody go, dude. He was talking, he was chirping. It was funny, but like, you initially thought you were going to go toe back 2 on, right?
I thought about it, yeah.
How'd that go?
Not great at all. Definitely.
I'll put a couple clips in of Jake just trying to toe back 2
don't.
off the kicker.
Yeah, that bruised my ego a little bit for sure. But
So toe back 2 didn't go good. How did switch heel back 2 go?
I mean, the toe back 2 is the switch back 2.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. There was just so much tension. I don't know.
It wasn't happening.
Yeah, I was talking a little reckless. I haven't winched in a while. It's been, since I hurt my knee. So
Okay, when was the last time you winched, Jake?
about a year ago, probably.
Yeah, okay. So
Yeah.
stepping right back into it. I mean,
I don't know. I took probably like 4 months off to let my knee get better, and then
it's like the kid never left.
right back to it.
So, okay,
Threw me
I
to the
think
wolves.
we should give a little bit more backdrop or backstory to the spot itself, because this was literally in downtown Amsterdam, right? So, like, so many people are walking by, and you made a point earlier of like this is an event to show off wakeboarding in its like sickest form.
That's exactly what Spot 2 did too,
Yeah.
and that's why like I'm not gonna hate too much on the spot because so many eyes got on wakeboarding that day. It was insane.
Yeah, thousands and thousands of people. I mean, the whole time I'm not gonna say shore, but like whatever you call seawall or whatever was like just lined with people.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, you just have tons of people walking by just because it's downtown Amsterdam and like.
Yeah, I
a
mean,
nice
it was
sunny
so
day.
cool. People have their feet over the ledge, you know, and the rider's basically riding underneath you, and you're getting an overhead view and like ripping into the kicker and
Smashing onto some metal and
boats pulling up on the other side and
like
watching
these
and
party boats of just like
Yeah.
bachelor party or whatever. I don't know what you
Dutch
call it.
dudes just drinking beers and
Drinking
having a
beers
good time. Yeah.
in a little rental boat and hooting and hollering. And like they don't know what's going on, but they know that it's gnarly
Yeah.
because they see some slams, which we'll talk about, and they see some makes. And that's like, you're so close, I feel like, is the thing that a lot of people don't talk about as much as they should. Like you can literally see the expression on the person's face when they're hitting the rail. That like, you're
Definitely.
that close. So I think that is like a super important aspect of having spots like this. Well, maybe the rail setup wasn't perfect for some tricks that you were trying or whatever. Everything else about the spot was insane.
Yeah, definitely.
Super sick. So let's talk about Benny Badoki. So, I mean, we had some good falls. The rail was set up as an up rail first. And there were some good falls of just going in the hallway, getting kind of teetered over and whatever, or come to a stop because there was some grip tape on the stairs. But they flip it to a down rail and run through kind of the difference between the up rail and the down rail setup here.
The up rail, originally their plan was to hit, it was like a mirrored spot, and we hit the longer rail that was on, it was like the left side rail, and the right side rail was probably about 10, 15 feet shorter or something like that. And so, yeah, just when it came time to flip the kicker, they decided to do the down rail, which was insanity. It was so long, and it was basically like down, flat, down, something. I don't even... And
Yeah,
there's
it had two flats, yeah.
Yeah, and there's a deck behind it, so it's like you got to have the perfect pull to get water to water, and
It didn't happen, sadly. Like a perfect make didn't happen. Timo got real close on front two.
for sure.
I mean, he got bodied a lot.
Yeah.
Not bodied, I guess. He handled it.
Yeah,
He kept
Benny
going.
got smoked as well.
But Benny got really smoked.
Yeah, for sure.
So Benny went for like back blunt backboards same way initially, right?
Yeah, and dropped off the other side.
And dropped off into the hallway, and
kind of handled the fall. Like, it wasn't too bad.
it was bad, but it wasn't like he got up. I mean, he was hurt for sure.
Yeah, but you could take a couple.
But he wasn't
more of
injured.
those.
He wasn't injured. Yeah, he was hurt, but he wasn't injured. And he kind of got checked out, felt pretty good, and then went back to it. And then he immediately started going for back lip, right?
Right into back lip.
Which, mad respect. I mean, that's so sick to get fucking worked and then go right back to like an even harder trick, I think.
Yeah.
At that spot.
I feel like it's a good trick for it too, you know, just because of the pop out and
Yeah, it would have looked so good.
yeah, for sure. You're bound to land on the dock. It's like the spot almost sets you up for failure.
Yeah.
So you gotta want it.
You got to want it. And he wanted it.
Yeah, he was hungry.
So
for
what
sure.
happened on the back
Kid
lip,
from
Jake?
Hungary.
What happened on the back lip?
The back lip.
Yeah, he made it a decent ways and dropped in the hallway and tomahawked basically and got spat out the hallway and yeah, on his stomach, like laying over, like tacoed on the dock behind it. And
Yeah.
it was gnarly for sure.
Yeah, he got pinballed, and then the sad part was he like fell in the water afterwards.
Yeah,
He
his
was,
helmet's
just-
like all
his helmet did a
twisted up.
180.
Yeah, his like foam's falling out of his helmet.
Yeah, and unfortunately that was one too many for our boy Benny Badoki. But
Yeah,
Put
mad
on.
respect though.
Yeah.
Shout out to the homie.
yeah, shout out Benny because he was definitely sending it on that one. And talk about the kicker, I guess, because the kicker, was it at the steepest setting or
I
just
think
close to
so. I think they had it on the
Did
steepest
they?
setting.
Okay.
And I don't know, like I didn't hit the down rail. I hit the up rail, but I like popping up to things, and it seemed like even on the steepest setting, they were really having to pop up to it.
Yeah,
But
definitely did look like they were working for it for sure.
yeah, it almost the kicker looked so steep to me, just like standing beside.
Oh, it looks, because
Yeah.
I think it's like not super long. So when it goes steep, it's like, damn, that's like a popper.
Yeah,
Going way
it's
up
like
there.
a safety basically.
Pretty much, yeah. Let's talk about Louis Egrix. So he didn't hit the first spot, neither did Benny. Benny was filming all day at the first spot, but Louis wasn't in town. And Louis just shows up, never hit this kicker before, right?
I don't believe so.
And doesn't take any practice runs. Like, he doesn't, like, a lot of people will just hit the kicker a couple times just to feel it out. Louis said,
As you should.
as I think you should. I
Yeah.
mean,
It's probably a good idea, not to just jump on the rail.
Louis said nah.
I do it occasionally. I'll jump on a board slide, like, first pull. But,
If
like,
it's just feeling it.
yeah. But, like, it's also, like, in this atmosphere, like, I don't know. Like, you can jump on a board slide and be on the inside and,
Be all right.
yeah, pretty much.
And I think that's probably what Louis was thinking.
And it's a good way to feel it out, too, just because, I don't know, sometimes if you start taking a bunch of run-ups, at least me, like, it makes me not, I don't know, want to go for it, whereas if you just first, second run, try, you go for it. Like,
Okay, I want to pick your brain on that a little bit because I feel like you can do this at the park or behind the boat or whatever, where it's like you'll get in your head where it's like, okay, I do the setup or whatever where you, let's say for winching, you hit the kicker just to feel the kicker out. How many of those feel the kicker outs are you going to do?
on the winch?
Yes.
I mean, it depends on the spot. I mean, some spots you don't even, there's no feeling out the kicker.
It's just ready to go.
Yeah, I mean, you're either going for it or you're, especially with like this contest, especially when they set up the kicker for you and it's not exactly how you would do it or how you like, it's just different.
Yeah, and you just got to roll with it.
Yeah, pretty much. And it's like yeah.
So is there a certain point, though, like a point of no return where it's like, all right, I hit it, I felt it out, it felt good. There's no more hitting it to feel it out. Like,
pretty much. Like,
yeah.
And that's what was happening to Katinka trying to hit the down rail on the second day. She was like, I don't know, you could just tell she wasn't exactly committed into her cut in on the first few attempts, and like the kicker was bucking her like out the back, and yeah, and then once you commit to it and come off that corner of the kicker, and like committed to going on the rail, you get different pop.
You get the pop that everybody else is getting when they're cutting in on the kicker, which makes it a lot easier.
For sure.
Makes sense.
I mean, a winch kicker, it moves, and when you pop, you sink the kicker, I'm sure some, and
yeah. I think Louis, though, for not hitting the kicker for practice, he put on. Like, he did a shit ton, he did so much more than everybody else, like,
yeah, I mean,
trick-wise.
he was riding spots like it was a cable park rail, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he did 450 out, which, like, don't do on the winch.
Yeah.
Like.
I don't know, just how he was getting on, too, just like no regard for his body, honestly.
No regard, dude. He was not.
Gnarly 270 on, like, to the back foot, just all over, like, all his weight's over the narrow, like, the...
Yeah. The hallway section.
Yeah, the hallway side, and
it was sick to watch him though. He brought like a way different energy than everybody else was bringing riding wise, which is sick.
He just came out of nowhere too. It's just here comes Louis.
Yeah, super quiet kid too. Yeah. Like he just like walks up like chilling, throws his board down, boom, just
gone.
I'm going now. So Louis is definitely gonna be a kid to watch out for in the future for sure.
Definitely.
Let's talk about Daniel. Last part of this spot. I'm sure we're missing stuff, but like it's impossible because like you'll walk away for 5 minutes and then just like you miss something.
That's
like,
part of the contest too. It's like you're in Amsterdam, but you don't want to walk away because it's like the second you do, you're gonna miss the full pull or
or the
somebody's
slam.
crazy bail. Yeah. It's
like you're glued to watching it. You don't want to leave. So if you go take a piss, like you'll probably miss something. But that's just the name of the game.
Pretty much.
Last thing on this though, we'll talk about Daniel's like DG's like straight up full pull to the like tranny find at the end.
The boardy,
where he just lets go of the handle.
Yeah, that was insane.
Put the clip in, obviously. So yeah,
it's like up flat, and he bailed the handle.
Yep,
and it was so insane how he dropped the rope and still like kept his form. Like I feel like most people when they in that situation, you're gonna freak out, and he
panic.
Just completely kept his composure and is just like skating the rail at that point.
Yeah,
and like hits
just
the elbow and finds the safe side and gets back into the water and doesn't get smoked on the other closeout like at the bridge.
Yeah. It could have gone really bad.
Yeah, definitely.
If he had popped on the inside or even made it to the top and then popped down. And I mean,
that's where like the post for the pulley was, and it's like on a bridge, so it's like you clip the closeout where the elbow's at. You're like flying into all the shit behind it. And
but he handled it. And it was sick, and I'll obviously throw that clip in too because that's one of the best clips. But DG doing DG shit, that's kind of what that is. So, all right, let's get into a Patreon question. Another one from Gunther Ilka. So a huge thank you to everybody on the Patreon. Your guys' support is literally what keeps this podcast going. So shout out to everybody on the Patreon. We got one from Gunther Ilka here, and he's got kind of a long one here, but I think it's pretty interesting because he's done a lot of winching in his day. He goes, I know that I'm a process guy when it comes to winching. I take my time and feel the spot out before leveling up tricks. How did this style of winching differ from filming for a video part? Were you looking at it like a contest or just going for a banger clip? And same stuff. Hope to make it over there for one of these. Yeah, you need to come, Gunther. But
Yeah, you should. 100%.
You definitely
Love to
should.
see you out here, Gunther.
absolutely. So how did this style of winching differ from filming a video part? I guess he has to be invited, though. You have to be invited to these things, don't you? Okay.
Potentially.
So, well, there you go. How did this style of winching differ from filming for a video part, though?
It's definitely different from filming from a video part. I don't know. It's almost like a homie session, you know?
Yeah.
It's like heats of 2, 3, 4, and you're just all out there trying to get your trick. And I mean,
Yeah.
but it's whatever vibe you're on, you know? Like Timo is on an insane vibe. Like I'm 270 up and full pulling this fucking down flat.
Or I'm getting smoked. Like,
Yeah, one or the other. It's like, no, yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's interesting because like I didn't really think about the heats and how it's. I mean, it's like it's an official event. It's not super official. Like
Yeah.
the heats are kind of loose and like there's overlap and stuff, which I think is sick and how it should be.
Yeah, it's completely fine.
But like your heat could kind of dictate the energy of the session, right? Like
For sure.
if you're with Timo, like you're
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
gonna start matching the energy.
And
of
like
Timo.
and like you said, they're loose heats, but like the boys for sure like have in mind who they're trying to like kind of put together and
Yeah,
who they think's gonna vibe well and have a good set, you know. And it's literally like a 2.0 session, especially with the rope runners, and
yeah.
it's literally like a winch spot. It's crazy.
Yeah, so were you going for, I guess, as he would put it, like a banger, or were you going for like contest kind of vibes?
This
Or
year I was
mix?
probably more. I wasn't exactly. I was just trying to have fun. Honestly, I haven't winched in a while, but yeah, I mean, ideally you're going for the banger.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
like you got something in mind and you're trying to get that.
definitely. And like we were saying, there's like a couple people like Louis, for example, like did a lot of good tricks, but not like the perfect trick per se.
The longest slide, or
he ripped like not
Yeah.
But like I can't remember me and somebody, it might have been Kai that was talking about it, but it's like if he would have got that extra 5-10 feet on a rail or a little bit longer with the same trick, it's like that's winning shit.
Yeah,
for sure. Best trick and
Yeah,
top rider of the day. I mean, the last pot, Derry did back one on cab 3
Yep.
and got a solid pull on it and got on top of the rail and
yeah. We'll touch on day 3 in a little bit here, but that's a good point for sure. So I think now it's time we dive into the LF'n wheel of questions presented by Liquid Force.
I approve waterboarding. They're talking about wakeboarding. The thing about wakeboarding, every trick is an invert.
Backside.
One side, air railies.
A new dimension.
So Liquid Force likes to make wakeboarding fun. Let's make this podcast a little bit more fun by spinning the LF'n wheel of questions. We got a different one this time. I didn't bring the physical LF'n wheel over here. I didn't have a ton of room, and I was worried it might break. So we got on my computer, I guess we're going to spin the LF'n wheel of questions here, and I'll put it on the screen when we actually do spin it. So we're going to spin this wheel now. We got hot take, make a movie, steal a trick, stand out, and that's from this event, obviously. And then trick you wanted, but didn't end up working at the event. So we're going to go ahead and spin this. I'll put it in on the screen for the viewers. Jake's cracking another one here.
had to.
So how do I spin this? Okay, here we go. Jake's got a great hot take, too, if it lands on it. So let's hope it does. It didn't. Steal a trick. We were talking about this one.
Yeah, for sure. When you pulled it up there. I've been hype on boat lately. The trick I would steal is probably a twelker or bat wing.
Yeah, interesting. Okay, a little
Definitely.
toe side wake to wake action.
Yeah, my toe side wake to wake is so bad, actually.
Can you switch toe side wake to wake? No.
I mean,
Have you
maybe-
tried?
Yeah, I mean, not just straight air. Like I'm better off like going for I don't know anything besides.
Yeah, like a front
Yeah.
three or something. Yeah. All right. So we got a LF'n wild card from the crew at Liquid Force, and they're wondering if you would like to see a natty spot in next year's Street Jam.
A natty spot.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
no
I would
kicker.
love that.
What are your thoughts?
I'm all about the natty spots.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's just how I roll. Me and Dill, too, when we're filming and doing our thing. I don't know, just two-manning spots or, and getting people on the fly to help us and, like, have an angle. And, yeah, it's just sick not having to deal with kickers and doing a little more time on Google Maps and finding shit that's, like, really cool. And,
Don't need the kicker for him. I feel like you've hit a lot of dry pulls, though, and that's like the opposite of natty.
Well,
You're not even touching water at the beginning.
yeah. Well, some things you do what you got to do,
All right. I think before we end this LF'n wheel of questions, I think you need to hit us with the hot take because we were talking the other day, and I feel like it's a good one, and I think you should run it.
All right, so we were just shooting shit at the spot, and my hot take was if you're falling off the outside of the rail or you're not ready to take that slam, then you probably have no business hitting the spot.
Yeah. So specifically, like, I guess, what do you mean by that in terms of hitting something?
I don't know. If you're not confident in yourself, I guess, and not being safe about it. And
like if you see basically, maybe not worst case scenario, but like a common negative scenario, and you're like, oh, I really hope that doesn't happen. I'm not sure what I would do.
Mean, if you're worried like that, then definitely. And I mean, there's a point of worry. Like even day 3, the last spot, you know, there's so many trees and shit, and the other side if you go over, but it's like I'm not worried because I've taken that. Like I've been in that situation before. Where you just, I don't know, if you're getting on the rail sketchy and I don't know, coming over the other side, it's not a good look. You know, you got to be pretty dialed and locking into your tricks and looking down the rail and ready for anything. You know, you got to be prepared to go over that other side, and especially because we're winching. You know, in the streets, like there could be a tree in front of you, a fucking metal pole.
You got to be ready.
You got to sit down, get that board in front of you, and
which we did. I think this is perfect timing to get into day 3 or spot 3, I guess. So thank you to Liquid Force for the elephant wheel questions. We'll move on to spot 3, the last spot. Kind of like the most mellow, I guess, in a way you could say, in terms of just the rail itself. But the trees and the road added a good bit of
different
interesting factor
aspect,
to it. Yeah. So run through the spot, I guess, real quick.
It was gnarly. It's just a long round rail. It goes on forever. And I don't know, there's like 4 or 5 like pretty big trees spaced out, but like a bad spacing. Like sometimes you'll like shoot the gap and other times you're just like it was like 50-50 basically.
Yeah.
I feel like every time I went over, like
I think you hit the tree or pull every time.
Yeah,
But like some riders like Timo, I think he like just shot through in between the gap somehow into the road.
I mean, they might ride a little faster than me too, just because I don't know. I'm just a small dude. Like Timo's jacked. Like I'm serious. So is Jules. Like all those boys are
big boys.
Yeah.
So okay, let's talk about I guess some of the spot details though, because I feel like if you're a viewer and you don't really know what you're looking at here, like I guess there were bean bags or whatever you call in front of the poles. Which do you think that helped or hurt? And if you set up a spot and you had that as an option, would you use it?
For this contest, it's the right call. If I was filming a part, I would never put that there. I'd leave it as it is.
Just for the aesthetic.
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah. Okay.
And
fair.
I don't know. I'm confident enough in myself too, where it's like my board's gonna hit the tree before I do. 100%. I'm not sliding into home plate on my stomach. Like that's not happening.
Okay, fair enough. Anything else on the details of the spot? I mean, I feel like there wasn't like too much to it. Like the pole seemed pretty standard. Did you like where the pole angle was, or
it didn't feel bad, but like I don't know. Fuck, I mean, after the first couple pulls, I might have moved it, honestly.
More to the right, I guess, so it's pulling you off the rail more.
Maybe, yeah.
Just kind of looking back on it now, I don't know.
Yeah, I probably would have, honestly.
In a perfect world, yeah.
If I would have, I might have came off the longer one, too, after I went off so many times to the left.
I mean, let's just talk about that right now, because I feel like this is one of those ones where you just want to see someone go forever. Like, that's this
it's
rail.
One of those spots for sure.
And people were going far. Like, I know Yannick went really far on a 50.
Cross went really far on a front board, same way.
Yep, on a front board and on a backboard, same way. He went really far. Trying to think. Jules went really far.
Yep.
Kai, I think, got a pretty long one. I'm probably missing some names here, but like,
that's all.
But they all kind of, Felix went the farthest, I think, but
they all
kind of in the same zone.
Yeah.
So it kind of seemed like at a certain point, oh man, is
this possible? Yeah.
Yeah. Or is this just the spot you come off with this pole and this angle and everything? Mm-hmm. And then you did take it yard. You took it to the end.
Somehow. It was completely accidental, to be real with y'all.
But you landed on the wrong side.
Yeah.
You landed on the concrete instead of the water.
Yeah, I kind of blew it.
So what happened? Because it didn't make sense.
I don't know. I didn't have the best form. Like I said, I wasn't really trying to lock in. Like I had a trick in mind that I wanted to do on that spot. Something similar to what I've done before, and schlunk down into the handrails. But I was just trying to like get on and get off more or less. And that one I just locked in super hard. And I don't know, just tried to relax and ride it out more or less. But I was still, once I got on and I was trying to like get back that way and started T-Rexing the handle and I just came off the left side. And
were you kind of expecting at a certain point? I mean, I don't know how many thoughts are going through your head on this thing, but like at a certain point, you're getting towards the end of the rail, and you're like, "When's this thing gonna pull me off?" Like,
yeah,
I'm on the top of it. When is the winch angle gonna pull me off?
Yeah, I was kind of waiting on it, and like I said, I was T-Rexing the handle. I was pulling on it, like trying to get back in, and just never got back in.
Yeah. And so you come to Amsterdam, which is known for having a lot of bikes, and you just decide to just attack a bike full out and throw it in traffic.
Homie set his bike in the complete. It's the only bike on the fucking sidewalk, and of course I hit it.
True, that's on him. That's poor etiquette. He should know better.
It was a nice bike too. It was like an electric bike.
He was an Uber Eats delivery driver who stopped and set his bike in a bad spot, and then he set his like food thing also in a bad spot too, and someone had to move that.
That checks out.
So homie was just not. I mean, he had no idea what was going on. To his credit,
for sure.
So like we should have told him to move it, but
I definitely almost knocked his bike into a fucking Mercedes.
The funny thing is, dude, I was watching like you come off and like you basically start apologizing as you're still sliding on your ass to the car.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm so sorry as you're sliding into traffic, which is sick. I mean, other highlights from this day. I feel like Anna had a front lip pretzel that was really good, like really long.
Yeah, that was
early
I
in the
don't
day.
think I was there yet, but yeah, I heard about it for sure that Anna hit that spot.
Yeah, I think that was like probably after Felix, I think. I'm trying to think of anything else you remember from this day. I mean, Derry, obviously.
Yeah, Derry had a couple good ones, but he was in my heat as well that day, and we were both kind of struggling. Just, I don't know, everybody's tired.
Yeah.
Long day and last heat.
Yeah, I mean, long weekend. It's day
For
3.
sure.
You know, you guys are all kind of cooked and everybody's ready.
It seemed like everybody was just trying to get the longest slide on day 3 because that was the spot, and
Yeah.
it was just a long boy rail.
And Derry said, I'm going for back one, same way 3 out. And
Yeah, I mean, being the last heat, it was kind of smart. You know, it's like nobody really got a great pull on it. Like, it's been a lot of board slides, a lot of lip slides, not too many 50s, but like you said, everybody was getting basically to where Felix got and just before. And
definitely. And I mean, yeah, I feel like when I was watching Derry, it was like, I think he went for a front board or a couple front boards or whatever. And then
he did some front board same ways for sure.
Yeah, and then he started going for the back one, and like he got a lot of back ones where he landed like on the rail, like his full back one on top of it, and then he finally got one, which I think they missed the fisheye clip of, but there's an iPhone clip I'll put in, and I mean it's pretty. He like slides for pretty damn long way, like on the backside 180 to get to.
I mean, can back one onto anything. I swear.
I mean, yeah. Would you say Derry is the best back one honor of all time?
Maybe.
Like, could that conversation be had now?
Yeah, I mean, he's probably one of the best winchers of all time, too.
Yeah, that's facts.
He's up there.
He's got a resume. That is for sure.
I've definitely seen Derry do some crazy shit.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, anything else from this spot you can think of? I mean, you said you were trying to get a little schlunk. For the listeners, what's a schlunk?
Schlunk. I don't know. It was just, we were just being stupid, but I just wanted to get into the handrails basically like I did year 1. I just did it right foot forward and thought it could be sick to try and do it. I thought it'd be easier for me left foot forward, but apparently not.
Well, and I feel like the one you did it in the previous one was like definitely angled out.
Yeah.
And this one was a straight up and down, which I think still probably would have worked.
Yeah,
but,
you can do it for sure.
Yeah.
Just a matter of tries.
Jake believes you can do anything. I love it.
Pretty much, yeah.
So the day ended, went really well. Overall, event-wise, how did you think the whole weekend went as a whole?
It was so sick. I mean, it was incredible to be around all those homies. A lot of people I've never met before, and yeah, I mean, it was an honor to like be on that list of invited riders, honestly, and people I've looked up to forever. And
yeah, because I feel like I was talking to you a couple months ago, and I was like, "Man, are you going?" And I feel like maybe you're on the fence a little bit of like, "Oh, if I get the flights covered, I will," or whatever. And like, I guess what was like the determining factor in your brain of like, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna do this. Like, I'm gonna come back.
I mean, I wanted to come for sure, and just to have fun and get in some winch pulls and see everyone. And it's been a while, and yeah, I don't know what the determining factor was per se.
Getting flights covered. That was probably
more or less. Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't been working a ton lately, and just been busy with school, and yeah. So
Jake's back. Or is Jake back? Are you gonna start winching again?
To be continued.
Okay, Mr. Cryptic, you're not gonna give any answers here. Let's.
You know
I
me.
feel like we should do some shout outs for the people who helped out the event because I mean, the whole like vibe of it is like by the riders for the riders. All the events or all the like awards and whatever are voted on by the people riding in it, which is sick. I feel like that's pretty much the only way to do this.
It's a solid way to do it.
But there's like several people behind the scenes that make it happen. I mean, obviously all the riders make it happen. If I miss a name, maybe you can jump in because
I'll try my best.
I got Mick. Obviously, I feel like is the huge crutch to this whole thing. Without him,
Definitely, everyone plays their role, and makes the thing happen, and it's so sick.
Yeah, and then you got Matty, Hayden, Deddy, Juan Carlos, Kai, Ulf, and Jules. I feel like we're setting up the spot. I mean, other people too.
Yeah, they helped a ton this year.
They got there at like sunrise pretty much.
Yeah,
and, like,
every day, just about setting up kickers, dropping kickers in the water.
Yeah.
Anchoring, setting up safety,
adjusting
the wall of death,
and getting the wall of death in,
building the wall of death. Yeah,
true. And then you got Benny, all the filmers. I think I said Hayden. I'm probably missing people, but like there's a ton of people that make this happen.
Yeah, Ripley. Shout out Ripley.
True. Huge shout out to Ripley, dude. Who's cooking pizzas, helping set up everything. Like,
the homie on VX2.
Yeah, I forgot his name. What was his name?
Spacing too.
Yeah, I mean, you meet like a ton of people in a weekend. It's pretty easy to forget a couple. So, sorry, but yeah, I mean, I was gonna say shout out to all the filmers, like everybody filming. I don't think a clip was missed. Maybe an angle was missed, but like there was no clip that was missed. You know?
For sure.
A certain angle. So that's perfect. I think before we wrap this up, we do the Slingshot Silhouette Challenge presented by Slingshot.
Oh, snap.
So I will pull this up on my phone. And this is a rider that's blacked out. I'll put it on the screen for the viewers. I blacked out a rider, and you will have to guess who this is. Can you go ahead and take a peek here? Who you got? I can give you a hint, but I'll give you a second here before I give you the hint.
That's hard, actually.
Okay, I can give you a hint. He was a rider in this weekend's event.
Benny.
No, not Benny. He's not wearing a helmet. That's another massive hint. It's a decathlon wakeboard. Another massive.
Dahan.
Yeah, okay. Sam Dahan there. So thank you to Slingshot for that. I
should have known that one.
I feel like I thought you were gonna have that one, honestly, pretty easily.
I don't know why I thought it was Benny.
He's got that signature Sam style, All right, well,
I don't know.
Close, I guess. I mean,
I tried.
And he's got good style too.
Much love, Sam.
Yeah. I mean, before we wrap this up, anything else you want to talk about? Anything else you want to touch on? I mean, a lot that happened this weekend. It's tough to try and even attempt to cover it.
Definitely. It was an insane weekend.
Yeah.
So much went down, like you said. And
you coming back next year?
We'll see.
Oh, come on. Just hit him with a I'm coming back. Just commit to it right now.
I hate to do that.
He can't do it.
I'll try my best to.
I want him to do it. He can't do it. All right. Are you fired up to winch again, though, after this?
Yeah, I'm definitely. It brought my stoke back a little bit to get back on the winch. And I don't know. I was, like I said, trying to change pace a little and get back on school a little. But yeah, I'm just to hit some more spots, hopefully roll back up to Michigan and do some shit with you before long. And
I mean, the people want to know, you got a part coming out? Like, what's the deal? You always got parts. What's the deal?
I'm sitting on a few clips.
A few clips. How many are we talking?
You're at.
Is that confidential information? Can't ask you.
You're getting there. I don't know, maybe like 10 or so. And
I mean, that's quite a few.
Yeah, it's a decent bit.
I feel good about them.
Yeah. I mean, not everything's like perfect and how I want it, and I feel like I need some more for sure.
You want more? Okay.
Yeah.
So
when
I guess
not want more.
Keep an eye out. I guess you could say.
Yeah, keep an eye out to everyone out
Jake
there.
didn't quit wakeboarding. He just took a little hiatus.
We'll go with that.
He's riding boat now, though. Okay. Yeah. Anything else you want to talk about before? I mean, we'll do a proper Jake Flynn pod at some point. When you do come down to Florida, you could come down and ride in Worlds.
That's a hot take.
What? Ride in Worlds or just Worlds as a general?
I can't even say it. That's so bad.
Come on, you have to say it. The people are gonna be pissed that you didn't say it. I'll cut it out if it's that bad.
Really?
Yeah.
I was gonna say fuck Florida.
I'm not cutting that out, dude. You come
besides
down,
the cove. The cove is sick,
dude.
Yeah,
I mean,
besides that,
yeah. Come down, we'll ride some boat or something. Grab a pot. All right. Anyways, yeah. Anything else you want to touch on before Street Jam? I mean, obviously, huge thank you to everybody that put the event on. It's sick. Wakeboarding's most progressive event, I would probably say.
Shout out all those dudes and for doing all the work and getting it all together and dealing with all of us. Holy shit. Yeah.
Yeah, seriously.
Love.
Yeah, and I would say if you are like watching this event or listening and you're like thinking about, is this like only an invite only thing? Like, no. I mean, the riders in the event for sure. But if you wanted to come watch, like the spots are public when the stuff comes out. So like if you're a fan of wakeboarding, you want to come check it out, like or if you're in the area or whatever, like that's definitely something you should do.
Yeah, definitely.
Sick.
They
just come
drop
check it
the
out.
locations every day on their story and Instagram story, and
Yeah,
get the people
definitely.
out there.
Absolutely. Obviously, stay tuned for a Street Jam recap. It won't be out probably for a little bit. I'm sure the boys are grinding putting that together, but when it does come out, we'll share it. So keep an eye out for that. Follow Wakeboard Street Jam on Instagram. Check them out. I think they got some merch too, so if you want to pick that up, it's
Definitely.
sick.
They got some sick shirts and
Support the event too, because it's definitely, like we were saying, for riders by the riders, which is, a massive reason why I think it's such a sick event. So other than that, thanks Jake for sitting down with me and running over Street Jam.
Yeah, definitely. It's been fun.
Yeah, it's been a great time. And thanks everyone for tuning in. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. If you guys are listening on Spotify or Apple, make sure to rate 5 stars. And if you're interested in supporting the podcast, joining the Patreon is a huge way to do that. And I can't be more thankful for everybody on the Patreon. So till next time, see ya.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Love y'all.